Hello everyone, it is Morning Crossing here, and welcome back to Amnesia, a machine for pigs. So, let's see, we're in another decon room. At least that's what the general says they're supposed to do. They'll lock out whatever they want to come in. Yeah. Turn the mister on. Okay, pass through the security checkpoint and we are back out into the open. Seal this back up. No, we can't. Okay, we can't lock it back up. Alright, so we're in some sort of... Are we underwater? Core systems access. Core systems access. I wonder if that's the core systems access. Feels like we'd be underwater because of all these like boat type doors. Oh wow. They pulled the child loose from the thresher, at least what was left. More where that came from, said the foreman, apologizing for the inconvenience. Alright. So you may have noticed that I end the video and then restart every time during the loading screens. That's so you don't get the mouse cursor on screen. Sorry, I don't know if you like seeing those, but I read it out, so that should be fine. If you need time to like examine the picture, but I do it because I don't want the mouse cursor on screen. Why would I turn that off? Turn that back on? My God, it's dark in here. Why do they have the option to turn off lights in this game that is just terribly dark? Curled into my bunk, all sick and sweat-ridden, they clean my room about me, but I can only hear the voice from within that gentlest of stones. It sings to me, I dream of a giant machine. We will build a new world from the ruins of the old. We will plant flowers in the rotten rib cage and let them grow to hold the sky from falling. I remember how it whispered to me as we rolled sick and heaving, and I remember when we pulled into Southampton and we both wept, for it was every bit as much a desecration as had been sung to me. And then we came to London, and I set it upon the mantelpiece and went into the house and gathered the servants and set on recrafting them. And then I went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls into the weeping bulges of the rhododendrons. What? Oh my God, some of these journals say the weirdest things. This place doesn't look nearly as, like, J journal, my journal. Trying to read all the journal entries. The heart of the machine. And when they first said daddy, my heart was molten, as if blood frozen upon the ground were held to the sun to thaw and slop, and they were inseparable, always together, one soul and two bodies, and my love was all consuming. I would die for you, I whispered to their sleeping faces. I would kill, I would set this world to ruin to protect you. I have fought through dark tunnels, great engines, the foulest of beasts. I have set my covenant and drained the flood. I am come for you now, my darling boys. I'm here to rescue my sons. Cue epic music. Actually, I don't have a music file for epic music. Stop! Stop! No unauthorized persons to enter this facility by order of management. Oh, we are under the waters. What is this? More bilge? It's like music.
And we came then to London, and you set me upon a mantelpiece, and then you went into the house and gathered the servants, and we sat, you and I, on recrafting them, and then you went into the garden and buried those tiny shattered skulls alone.
What? Haven't we already heard that? What are we descending into? We just read that in the journal page. Wow.
For your children, Atlas, to spare them the world you have created. For us all.
Oh, cool lift. I don't know how this works. Oh, there we go. we go. Oh my god, that lantern. That thing go. What the heck are we descending into? Is that the machine? For pigs? Of course it's the machine, but I mean, what does it do? I don't know.
Oh dear God. Dear Christ, what is this place?
Your guess is as good as mine, Mantis, except you built it, so... Oh my god, look, it's the window from the Death Star that the Emperor hung out in! Oh my god, we built the Death Star.
Now you will witness the full power of this fully operational battle station.
Look at that, it looks just like it. This looks just like the room where the Emperor sat. In Star Wars. Gosh.
I tried so hard. I will uphold my promise. I will always protect them for you. My eyes are your eyes. My heart is your heart. I will rip them loose from this rotten world and set them to burn. All to save them.
What? Can we go up this ladder? There's another door downstairs. Wonder what's through there. Can we just not access it or something? This is a huge device. How do we build this? Is this what's been making the pigs? This machine? What's through here? Rod control rods. Like as in a nuclear power plant? Rods? Like as in the rods of uranium that they use in nuke plants? Oh, there's a...
And they feel no pain. The process is completely humane. Humane, Professor? That we judge the acceptable level of suffering by the human condition. Ask the beggar, Professor. Ask the orphan. Ask the whore. Ask the starving, Professor. The weak, the sick, the filthy. Ask them to define your humane. madness. Set them free. Set them all free. I live. I breathe again. I rise. I will rise to bleach the sky and still the water. I will spin the world wheel and set the future upon the path to redemption.
Where are my children? You promised me my children!
My time is come. More pig. More pig.
Boys. Boys. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
Back.
And, emerging, I raised my head to an uncaring sun, and I cursed this world of pain and despair. This civilization built on the ricketed bones of the unfortunate, on the greed and swell of mammon and empire.
What?
Cradling a stone egg in my jacket, I kissed my children farewell, and I crawled my way home.
What the heck are we talking about? Jeez, I must have been pretty knocked out by that explosion of force. Probably because we didn't use Death Star rated glass windows. Oh, now the gate's gone. Can a man construct himself anew? Can a man, on realizing who he is, on what he has become, tear himself apart down to the bricks and begin again? Are our souls just this? Tiny cog wheels and clockwork and intricate machines deserve a function that, upon reflection, we might set out to a new task? Can a man, defined by his actions, defined by that which he now finds abhorrent, set to sabotaging his body, his machine, till those children of his soul turn into new motion, and he may awake to new sun, a new year, a new century, with hope in his heart? As I reach my hands to the exposed wires, I ask myself this: is redemption possible for such a creature as I find if not, then surely better to die amongst my creations than to continue to live as a monster. So am I dead? I must be dead. That's it. I'm dead. Oh, Jay. Journal. Journal. I can't read my journal on a ladder. Which obviously, of course, makes sense because it is fairly impossible to read while climbing. I've tried. My journal. Betrayed! So it is done. The saboteur was me, and the voice on the telephone was him. But what of us? How do we connect? Surely I cannot be responsible for all I see about me. I cannot remember. I cannot remember. All I can grasp is a moment when the world was split into two pieces, and the innards of humanity fell from an orifice, torn agape into my open, bifurcated heart. Oh, well, that's never the best. Warning: steam vent access only at low pressure. I still have more stuff to do. I thought it was.
Where are they? Where are my children?
Why do you ask, Landis? You know the answer well enough.
I thought we were done. Nope. Our surface, 1899. Children really are the most wonderful, useful creatures. The unfortunates from the orphanage have proved indispensable in cleaning the largest steam pipes. It appears that matter from the slaughter process may indeed vaporize at source, but it drifts like dust through the air and lodges in the pipes, causing them to foul. Periodically, we shut the pressure down, sending one of our pixies into the pipes to scrub the reconstituted fat away. Armed with just a shortened broom, Really explore your adventure in the dark. Of course, we can only keep pressure down for a short period, so they must be fast, or they risk being trapped and boiled by the superheated vapors when they rush back into the system. Then we'll be sending their comrades in afterwards to scrape free the cooling mess. The survivors tell me you can reach all manner of places within the complex through the pipes. I smile, tell them I am so proud, and I feed them to the pigs. That's dark. I don't see any buttons to touch. I can't touch buttons, I don't know what to do. No, touching button. Automatic pressure regulator shut off. It's locked. There's nothing for me to touch. What am I supposed to do? Do I still have my lantern? No, I do. I'm gonna say, like, where's my lantern? Journal. Steam vents. All about me, the thunder of machinery, the blast of boiling steam. I cannot pass without fear of scalding. I'm a lobster, cracked my circulation, stagnant, my vital motion impeded. The steam will boil my hole unless I can find a way to shut it off. I thought the game would be over soon. The game's been going on for like a month. Oh wait, everything's locked. This isn't locked though. Oh, there's fucking glass. I need someone to break that glass with it. Oh no. Here. Shut down the steam.
What are you doing, little piggy? Do you think I will allow you to sabotage me again? I want my children, you unholy bastard!
Will it hurt them?
A cleansing fire always burns, little Mandus, but it purifies and it makes anew. Did it hurt to carve out the fevered flesh? Did it hurt to cut free the gangrenous foot? Ask instead this. Can we save them?
When did I say that? That is not me. That is not me!
Seeing my path. Is it just crouch? Well, I'm in that blurro vision again. Whoa, my god, I'm like under the effects of some heavy narcotics apparently. God, I kinda wanted the game to end, because, you know, I was trying to beat it, but, whoa. Did I just flash back to reality? Oh, I'm back here. No. There's a spoon of medicine, I says, and it's silver upon. It's a silver spoon. What you did get born holding? Ever so painful for Mummy dear, but grass was hard. It was in a little screaming red fist. Later, you used your spoon to dig a hole in the ground to get all the way to Mexico, and then you did eat worms with your spoon on the way to stay fat. This spoon was the same you gave your twins. Then you used it to dig a hole to their clockwork souls, and you ate up their hearts like soup on the way to keep you fat. Fat little mole, where will you dig next, I asks you, and your little silver spoon made from the silver spine of your children, wrapped in the hair of your dearly departed. Dear sweet Jesus, my darling Lilibeth, what am I become? So, we're back here in the piston room. I guess we got out of the facility downstairs. And we went back to the piston room. Are we literally just going backwards and re-sabotaging? I had a journal entry, just in my journal. Mandas is a saboteur. It seems the pressure system is indeed the Achilles heel of this village, something I clearly did not realize in my first clumsy attempt at sabotage. If I reroute the steam, I can wreak havoc. Oh, should I go back? Should I keep this pipe with me? I don't know what I'm doing. I've never sabotaged anything that ran on steam power before. Guess never mind. Guess we don't go up the ladder. I'll disable this one too. Do you think pigs would be coming after me at this point? J. Escape through the pipes. If in the throes of my evil I send children to life's land, then it seems likely there's another interesting means to escape this noxious maelstrom of vengeance. I will ignore the burning of my nostrils from the fumes of that godless compound X that fuels these machines. I'll become the saboteur. I'll destroy the pressure system enabling me to enter the pipes without fear. I can't go up there yet. I must have a couple more of those wall panels to disable. Some form of steam regulator. I'll wager if I disable it, the damage caused by the rushing steam pressure will be catastrophic, certainly enough to force a temporary stalling of this entire engine. That should cause the steam pressure to drop. Mandas, you clever old goat, I can feel this horror, this grief, this betrayal boil into fury. I stand. I will not try. If this machine is my heirloom, I am the Overman. Pig on me. Pig on my tail. Multiple pigs. You got a journal. My journal. Into the pipes and the energy. Now quickly through the pipes before the pressure returns, they fill with boiling corrosive steam. I sense the machine snarl itself about me. It is unholy inhuman mind, coil and slick, and send its dark tendrils through its conduits to repair the damage. I will return to the streets. I will fetch help. I shall lead the people upon the factory, burn to the ground, seal this evil place underground forever.
This is what you dreamt it to be.
I will stop you. I will save them.
You are too late. It begins. My work has begun. Kill them, my piggies! Kill them all!
Who am I fighting? Some sort of weird pig god? Anything to say? And of course, all the offal we cannot sell from our system is donated to the workhouse, making them perhaps the best fattened unfortunates in the whole of London. And slash. Click subscribe, leave a like and comment. See you next time on my channel.